Once upon a time, there was a golden globular water container that belonged to a king. The king loved his water container very much, and he always kept it in his palace. He filled it with the purest water from the mountain springs, and he drank from it every day. The water container was very happy because it felt honored to serve the king. It also enjoyed the beautiful view of the palace gardens, where it could see the flowers, the birds, and the butterflies. The water container thought that it had the best life in the world, but one day, a thief sneaked into the palace and stole the water container. He ran away with it, hoping to sell it for a lot of money. He did not care about the water inside. And he spilled it on the ground as he ran. The water container was very sad, because it lost its home, its owner, and its water. It also felt scared, because it did not know where the thief was taking it. It wished that it could go back to the palace, where it was safe and happy. The thief took the water container to a dark and dirty alley, where he met a buyer. The buyer was a greedy man, who only wanted the gold. He did not care about the water container's shape or design. He offered the thief a low price, and the thief agreed. The buyer took the water container to his workshop, where he planned to melt it and make it into coins. He put it on a fire, and waited for it to melt. The water container felt a terrible pain, as it felt its body being destroyed. It wished that it could escape, but it was too late. But then, something amazing happened. The water container did not melt, but instead, it transformed into a beautiful golden bird. The bird had wings, a beak, and feathers, all made of gold. It also had a voice, and it sang a sweet song. The buyer and the thief were shocked, and they did not know what to do. They tried to catch the bird, but it was too fast and agile. It flew out of the workshop, and soared into the sky. It felt a great joy, as it felt its new freedom. The bird flew over the city, and looked for the palace. It remembered the way, and it soon found it. It flew over the palace walls, and landed on the king's balcony. It saw the king, who was sitting on his throne, looking sad. The king recognized the bird, and he was amazed. He realized that it was his water container, that had turned into a bird. He wondered how it happened, and he asked the bird to tell him. The bird told the king everything that had happened. And the king felt sorry for the bird. He apologized for not protecting it, and he thanked it for coming back. He asked the bird to stay with him, and he promised to take good care of it. The bird was touched by the king's words, and it agreed to stay. It also told the king that it had a gift for him. It said that it could grant the king one wish, anything that he wanted. The bird spoke to the king and said, "My lord, I am a magical creature that was trapped in the container for many years. You freed me by filling the container with water and giving it your love. I am grateful to you and I can fulfill any wish that you want." The king was amazed and asked the bird, "Can you make me the richest and most powerful king in the world?" The bird nodded and said, "Yes, I can. But be careful what you wish for, my lord. Sometimes, the things that we desire are not the things that we need." The king thought for a moment and then said, "You are right, my friend. I do not need more wealth or power. I have everything I need in my kingdom and my people. What I really want is peace and happiness for myself and everyone else." The bird smiled and said, "That is a noble and wise wish, my lord. I will grant it to you and to all the people in your kingdom. From now on, you will live in harmony and prosperity with your neighbors and your subjects. You will be loved and respected by all. And you will always have me as your loyal companion." The king thanked the bird and embraced it. He felt a warm and peaceful sensation in his heart. He looked around and saw that his palace and his kingdom were shining with a new light. He realized that the bird had fulfilled his wish and he was truly happy. He lived happily ever after with the bird and his people.